If you think every single home in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is cookie cutter, looks almost exactly the same, and the yards are too small and homes too close together, you wouldn't be completely wrong. We do have a lot of homes like that. But you might be surprised to hear that this backyard oasis that I'm standing in right now is actually right here in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. Hey, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Nick, and on this channel I talk about things to do here in Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas. I give tips and advice about the area, and I'm a real estate agent, so of course I talk about the real estate. So if you are thinking about relocating to the area, then be sure to hit the subscribe button down below and tap the little notification bell while you're at it. This way you can be the first to know about what's going on here in Myrtle Beach. I get calls every single day from people just like you who are moving to the area. So if you ever have any questions, or if I can help you find home here at the beach, then I would love to chat with you. You can always use the first link down in the description to schedule a call with me. So as I mentioned, I'm currently down in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. And I know I started off in the backyard and it looks pretty awesome, and you definitely want to see that. I promise I'm gonna get to that a little bit later in the video, so make sure you stick around. It's definitely one of the most unique and coolest backyards that I've seen in a very long time. But first, I want to show you this amazing custom home. We're in the Vereen Landing subdivision. This is a custom home community just outside of the Prince Creek area, again in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. And check out this awesome kitchen with the brick backsplash that goes all the way around to this huge custom wooden island right here in the center of the kitchen. Nice open concept living space that's great for entertaining. You got the deck out back that overlooks the beautiful, tranquil backyard that, again, we're gonna get to in a little bit. But let's go ahead and take a tour of this home. So this custom 3,500 heated square foot home was built in 2017. It has 5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, including a full mother-in-law suite down on the first level with its own separate entrance off of one of the garages. So this is a raised up home. We are currently on the second level, which is the main living space. So you have your kitchen, your living area, your primary suite is also here on this main level as well. There's a few more bedrooms upstairs, and of course that mother-in-law suite downstairs that I just mentioned. I'm gonna give you another little sneak peek of the backyard here. So you do have these double doors out onto this awesome deck here. This big oak tree in the back is absolutely beautiful. While you're up here on this second level balcony, it feels like you are in a tree house. It provides a lot of nice shade, and then it gives you a nice view of your backyard oasis, which I'll give you a quick little peek here. We are gonna go out on that dock there, private dock, out to the Waccamaw River. But first, we gotta check out the rest of this home. So hopefully you can see there's a lot of really cool and unique features in this home. You can see the crown molding throughout. Again, this big kitchen island, which I don't even think you saw the whole thing in the intro there. It's absolutely massive. You have a nice little breakfast nook here as well. And let me go ahead and flip you around, this way you can get a better view. So there's your breakfast nook, that big kitchen island. Of course, the custom kitchen cabinets with the awesome brick wall. And then you got the butler's pantry here in the back as well. Now, a lot of people have mentioned that this is a little bit weird that the fridge is here in the butler's pantry. I tend to agree with that, though it's kind of neat that it's tucked away, but we did measure. A fridge will fit perfectly right here if you got rid of the barn door and put in a normal style door for the pantry there, or just left it open. Again, tons of windows throughout this entire home. It's super bright in here. You get to take in all of the nature. And then right off the living area here, you do have your primary suite with the bay windows. Again, ton of windows here in this room as well. Crown molding throughout the entire home is a nice touch. And then you got a really cool primary bathroom back here. So you got a little linen closet, this super cool brass soaking tub is pretty awesome. It's huge. And then you got 2 really good walk-in closets equipped with built-ins, and then a nice unique shower that kind of mimics that kitchen with that brick feel. Really cool home, very unique. You don't see stuff like this every single day. And then topping off the first floor here, you do have a formal dining area as well. You can fit a huge table in here. So if you like to host people, if you like to have gatherings, this is definitely an awesome space, or you can change it to a formal seating area if you don't need it. Nice little half bathroom here as well for your guests. And then you have a balcony out front as well that overlooks your front yard. And I'm going to show you the street view as well a little bit later on, because there's some really unique and awesome homes in this community. It's definitely a cool place to live. It has a really nice feeling. It's quiet, it's tranquil, it's tucked away, but you're really close to a lot of what Myrtle Beach and the Murrells Inlet area has to offer. So we're not too far from the Murrells Inlet MarshWalk. As we check out some of the bedrooms up here, off of this bedroom as well, you also have these two doors that take you into some storage attic areas. So tons of storage in this home. Really big bedrooms up here on this second story. So there's number 2. And here is bedroom number 3 upstairs. And then you have another full bathroom with another huge soaking tub. So if you're somebody who likes to take baths, then you definitely want to check this one out. Another really unique and cool feeling shower. And then something else that I want to show you up here on this 3rd floor is the elevator shaft. Okay, so it's a really cool home, but I don't want to have to do all those stairs every single day. You can put in an elevator. So that's actually a really big space. You can fit a good size elevator in there. It's already pre-wired with all the electrical for the elevator itself, as well as the phone lines that's required for the elevator. So all you have to do is get the elevator and put it in. And if you don't need an elevator, well then you have a ton of extra storage space. So here's the elevator shaft on the 2nd story. And this is just a big space that you can use as a closet for storage if you're somebody who doesn't necessarily need that. You have stairs down from the deck into your backyard. We're gonna go down this way. I'm gonna show you the mother-in-law suite, and then we'll finish out there in the backyard. Okay, so as we come down the stairs here to the 1st floor, before we check out that mother-in-law suite, I do wanna come out here and show you the front of the home. Oh, it's bright out here. Let me flip you around and give you a peek of this street. Again, this is Vereen Landing. The HOA dues in this community are just $50 a month. They are paid annually. Check out all the really cool homes in this community and just listen to how quiet and peaceful it is. And check out the curb appeal of this home here. It's pretty awesome. I really like this brick archway here that takes you into this front door. You have the 2 separate garages. And the HOA dues here, they cover pretty much just the common area maintenance. There's not a lot of frills in this community, though there is a community boat dock that can get you out into the Waccamaw River. And you do have your own private dock here in this home as well, which I'm going to show that to you here as we make our way towards the backyard. So it's kind of cool to have this little sink area here for washing off when you're coming in from outside. Here's your little laundry area. Here's that elevator shaft down here on the 1st floor. So again, tons of storage if you don't need that elevator. Tons of storage even if you do put in an elevator. Here's another little linen closet here as well. And then here is that mother-in-law suite down on the 1st floor. I'm going to show you it has its own separate entrance. There's 2 1-car garage units in this home. The one on the other side's a little bit deeper. This one's not necessarily as deep, but it is cool to have that little separate entrance area. If you need it, you can completely shut off this entire suite here from the rest of the house. Here is that bedroom down on the 1st floor with its own doors going out to the backyard, a little closet there, and another really cool bathroom. Again, this home is super unique. You don't see stuff like this every single day. There is a full walk-in closet for this room here as well. And then what you've all been waiting for, let's go ahead and take a look at this backyard in a little bit more detail. Okay, so we made it out to the backyard. This porch here is where I was hanging out in the beginning of the video. This oak tree here in the back is not only beautiful, not only does it look good, but it also provides a ton of shade for the backyard. You do have these stairs that come down off of your main living area and that deck that's up top. So you don't need to come down through the mother-in-law suite to get out to your backyard, which is absolutely awesome. There is a pool house here with a full bathroom in it as well. Of course, you have the pool. And then I'm gonna take you out to the dock in the back, and that's where we're gonna end the video. Okay, so there is a nice little pathway all the way from this backyard pool area, all the way down to the dock out back. On the way as well, I'm gonna stop by and show you the fire pit that they have here in the back as well. Now, keep in mind, it is the beginning of March. Winter is just ending. There's no leaves on the trees. It looks a little bit barren. I promise you in the spring and summer, it looks a lot more beautiful out back here, but it's just quiet and peaceful nature. So it's pretty awesome if you ask me. So there's that fire pit. Now keep in mind, this area down below is in a highly rated flood zone. During high tide, in fact, the water does come up and this fire pit actually goes a little bit underwater here. Right now it is currently low tide. Check out the nice view of that oak tree and the back of the house there. Now, the house itself is not in the highly rated flood zone. It is in flood zone X, which you are not required to have flood insurance if you have a mortgage. But this whole area here is a wet area during high tide. Even during the hurricanes, water has not really come up past this lower part of the pool area here. It hasn't gone up into the pool area, and it certainly has not reached the house. Again, check out that nice view of your backyard as we are walking down the dock here. Again, private dock to a little creek that is off of the Waccamaw River. And look, I know that discussion about the water might be a little bit scary, but that is the price that you have to pay to get something beautiful like this that is right on the water and gives you private water access, right? If you're not willing to risk maybe the water coming up into your backyard, if you don't like that idea, then maybe living right on the creek is not for you. But if it is for you, this is an awesome perk that you get. So I'm getting towards the end of the dock here. Again, you are on a little creek that connects to the Waccamaw River, which you can take all the way down south past Georgetown out into Winyah Bay and get out into the ocean. It also connects to the intercoastal waterway, so you can head north and south on that. So pretty awesome. Now you don't have your own little private boat ramp. Again, the community does have that. And then you can come dock your boat right here at your own private dock. Now the water is starting to rise up a little bit. A couple hours ago when I first got here, it was low tide. You can see the bottom of the creek bed here. So certain boats would get damaged if you left them in the water, but if you have like a pontoon boat or a flat bottom boat, like a john boat or something, you can totally leave it in the water at all times. The other thing you can do is you can build a boat lift here. This way you can raise your boat up out of the water and not have to worry about it during the different tide shifts. So tons of options here. Again, this is just absolutely beautiful. This deck here is plenty big. Let me go ahead and show you. So you can set up chairs, you can set up tables, you could have dinner out here. And again, it is just absolutely peaceful. I just saw some people on a jet ski go by a few minutes ago. They stopped and talked to me for a little bit. But yeah, that's it here for this one. I want to give a shout out and a huge thank you to Iris in my office. This is her beautiful listing. So thank you, Iris, for letting me tour this one. I'm sure you're wondering what the cost of this home is. Again, we are in an exclusive part of Murrells Inlet with some really cool features. It's a big home. The asking price on this one is $1.4 million. If you're interested in this one, if you have any questions, or if you're interested in any home here in the greater Myrtle Beach area, I would love to chat with you. I would love to be the one to help you out. As always, you can use the first link down in the description to schedule a call with me. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.